Okay, so hi everyone. This is
Hello.
more in the saga of the bladder cancer, and um, I had explained about the complications and how his scrotal sac had filled with fluid. So we go back to the doctor. We go back to the doctor, and Dr. Bennett, I love him. He says to me, though, you're going to need to wear some scrotal support. And I'm like, what the heck is that? And he said, scrotal support. You could get it at Dick's or Academy. Um, I had no idea. And I could just envision myself walking into Dick's Sporting Goods and
Yeah.
one of my former students who I just dearly love, where she works and say, Trinity, I need to get a scrotal support for Bob. See, Trinity lived with us last summer. Um,
Oh, wow.
so, but I can just imagine what she would say.
Did
And
he tell you what exactly the scrotal support looked like? Because I kind of envision, like a little shelf that they rest on and some complicated contraption.
no, he didn't. He didn't. And, but his nurse whispered to me on her way out, I'll get you one. And so she
Ooh.
brought one in. It's a jock strap. That's what it is. It's a jock strap.
Oh my goodness.
So
Wow.
it's very uncomfortable for him because he's
I
got
bet.
irritation because of this, this enlarged area and
Yeah.
like rubbing. It's
Oh,
it's rubbing. And so we've tried Vaseline, we've tried Desitin. I'm not sure what else. You can't put a barrier cream. You can't use a berry, I mean, you can't use cortisone because it's delicate tissue, you know.
oh, what will happen with the cortisone? I guess it irritates it.
Well, because it's a delicate, thin tissue anyway, and cortisone cream will make it even thinner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I hope it, this sounds weird to say, I hope it helps him out.
I, yeah.
I hope it provides the support it's meant to.
It's kind of like a bra, you know. Uh, think about it.
Oh, shoot.
Okay, we've gone there. But, you know, this is therapeutic, being able to laugh.
It is. And you almost have to have an offbeat sense of humor anyway when you're caregiving because you deal with stuff that would, yeah, you deal with the most unusual stuff.
Yes, you do. The most unusual stuff. And you lose the person you're caring for loses a lot of their privacy.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
um, Never did I imagine some of the thing, you know.
Yeah. And I almost think you have to, as a caregiver, you have to approach it with a sense of, you know what? Nothing I see is going to phase me. Um, because you have to be like that. It's almost like when you're a parent of a newborn and all of a sudden you're there and you have to take care of this whole other person and they're doing things that you've never seen before, but it's up to you. Um, not that, not that, yeah. Um, I don't know how to say it, but um, well, I'll give you a good example. We um the other day, Barry had on a catheter bag with a very complicated um hose. And this is the hose that you pull out of the bag and you use it to empty it with. Well, it involved um, pulling something out and pushing something in. And I finally got it and I'm emptying it. And next thing I know, um, I lose attention for 1 second and it starts spraying everywhere all over the floor. And
That's not funny. I'm sorry.
oh no, it is funny
Funny,
because
not funny.
all I could do was just laugh and be like, okay, great. At least the floor is going to get cleaner now
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
once we clean it up.
Right, right. Yeah, you
That
have to
that sort
learn
of
to
stuff.
laugh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
yeah, you have to
Um,
laugh.
I can't tell you the number of jokes we've made about um Barry in his wheelchair, just hooking him up to like the back of the car with bungee cords and zooming through town. Not that we would ever do that. We would never do that. But
Right,
we kind of you joke fatalistically
right,
about things.
right. You have to.
Um, yeah. I mean, it, you're right. They do have no privacy. And you do end up having to do things that clean up things and yeah.
Yeah, yeah. With the incontinence from the bladder cancer, um, there are days the bathroom floor gets mopped 5 or 6 times.
Hmm. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah, it gets frustrating, but it is what it is.
Yes.
And at
Exactly.
least I've got my husband,
Yes.
you know.
Ditto.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Uh, thanks everybody. We'll see you
Thanks.
later.
Bye.
Bye.